Hello and welcome back to Inside Out. My name is Kim Tree Slaughter and I am a board certified psychotherapist, and I make educational and personal growth videos that activate you so that you can change your beliefs and actions and receive real results from the inside out. Before we jump into this video, please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I am so excited for this four-part series. In the opening video, we talked about a four-part series that I'm doing called Wisdom from the Wiz. Wisdom from the Wiz. In today's video, our video is entitled Remember Who You Are. Remember who you are. So let's get into it. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Today we are talking about wisdom from the Wiz. Remember who you are is our topic. In the open video, we talked a little bit about the Scarecrow, the Lion, the Tin Man, and Dorothy. These are the four major characters in the movie The Wiz, or for those who haven't seen The Wiz, The Wizard of Oz. If you haven't seen either, go back to my first video and I give a small little synopsis of the video. So today we're talking about the Scarecrow. Before we jump into talking about the actual movie, let me give you a little background on the Scarecrow, on a Scarecrow period. The origin of a Scarecrow. The origin is the Egyptians used the first scarecrows in recorded history to use to protect wheat fields along the Nile River from the flocks of the quail. Egyptian farmers installed wood frames in their fields and covered them with nets in order for them to mimic a human being or human structure. According to the Concord Monitor paper, a scarecrow or hayman is a decoy or a mannequin in the shape of a human. It is usually dressed in old clothes and placed in open fields to discourage or scare birds such as crows or sparrows from disturbing and feeding on recently casted seed and growing crops. So that is the purpose of a scarecrow. These birds and crows, sparrows, or quail would come and eat the recently casted seeds or growing crops. And so because birds are scared of humans, they created these scarecrows so that the birds would not eat on the crops. Now, to get into the movie, in the early scene, you can find the scarecrow in the field, in a cornfield. He's hanging up on a stand like this, and you have four crows, human-sized crows, surrounding him on the stand. Now, in this scene, they are bullying him. They are telling him what he can't do, who he's not, why he can't get down from the stand. Because at that point in the movie, his goal is just to get down from the stand and explore the world. But they are telling him, you can't get down. So they are bullying him, calling him names and things of the such. These crows were quick to remind the scarecrow that he was stupid and he did not have the ability to be freed from the stand. Eventually, the crows give the scarecrow directions to sing the crow's anthem. Now you know. Now you know. Okay, how many times do we sing the crow's anthem when it comes to trying to fit in with a crowd or trying to be friends with certain people, and they do things that we normally don't feel comfortable doing, but because we want to be a part, we do it. And this is what the scarecrow does. He doesn't want to be a part of the crows gang, or he doesn't even want to have anything to do with the crows, but he sings the anthem because they have put him in a position to where they have taught him to repeat this anthem over and over and over and over and over. So we remember the scarecrow anthem. You can't win. You can't break even. You can't get out of the game. People keep saying nothing's gonna get better, but things are just the same. Right? And so this song is basically reminding the scarecrow that he can't win, he can't get out of the game. He hopes that things will get better, but they absolutely don't. Things are going to remain the same. Now we know that in The Wiz, the scarecrow is played by Michael Jackson, right? And He buys into this idea that he is not smart enough, that he does not have the ability to win in life. He has bought into these lies of the crows so deeply that he makes an agreement to sing the crows' anthem. Y'all, we got to come up with our own anthem. We got to have our own anthem. We can't be singing to other people's anthem because people do not have the greatest plans for us. We have to have the greatest plans for ourselves because people will limit us. And that's exactly what these crows did. Now, can I remind y'all that this is a scarecrow? He was created to scare crows. Pause. He forgot who he was, y'all. He forgot his purpose. He forgot his purpose so much that he bought into everything that the crows said that he was and said that he wasn't. He allowed himself to become oppressed by these crows, and these are the very crows that he was created to scare away. How many times have we bought into the lies of those who don't want us to succeed? How many times have you sung an oppressive anthem of your friends, of your peers, of those at work, or even family? How many times have we bought into their anthem? What we got to understand is that fans in the seats will always attempt to tell you how to get something done. But they will never join you in the arena where the battle is taking place. They will always say, do this, do that. Oh man, you should have did this. Oh, you should have did that. But they're not going to come down into the arena and say, let me help you. Let me get alongside you and help you win this battle. Let's do this together. We have to remember who we are so that when certain people come in our lives, we are able to assess whether they belong there or not. We cannot seek from others that which we are not willing to seek from within. The scarecrow was seeking validation from these crows, in which he was created to scare away. He was not even supposed to be in relationship with these crows. He was not created to be in relationship with these crows. People will take you at your own value. People will take you at your own value. They will watch how you treat yourself, and then they will grant themselves permission to treat you exactly the same way. Stop assimilating to the anthem of others because you want them to have a certain perspective of you. You have to be happy with who you are and what you're capable of doing. And you have to believe that those things are true because there will be people that will come along and try to get you to sing their oppressive anthem. There's a quote by Dr. Dennis Kimbro. He says, opinions are the cheapest commodities on the face of the earth. People will always have an opinion about what you're doing or what you're not doing or how you're doing it or why you're not doing it the way they want you to do it. Let them have that. Those opinions are cheap. What we have to do is we have to stay away from confirmation bias. In psychology, confirmation bias is us finding things, searching for specific things that support our thinking patterns. We got to stop looking for reasons and resources to back up our fears of failure and our fears of rejection. You are not a failure, but if you believe that you are, you will be, and you will find a reason to support that idea. It is a scientific fact that negative thinking increases your stress hormones, which creates space in the body for disease. So what we don't need to be thinking negatively, and we also don't need any crows around us putting negative thoughts in our heads. We have to understand that most limitations are self-imposed. When you think of your limitations, understand that you probably have something to do with that. Now, if you have self-imposed limitations, there will be people, crows, that will come along and they will massage those limitations into your mind. You have to remember who you are because there are things that will happen, obstacles that you will have to traverse in life that will make you second guess who you are. There's a scene in The Lion King, another one of my favorite movies that has a lot of nuggets, where Simba is up on the rock and his father is saying, remember who you are. Simba had run away and he forgot about the Pride Land, and he was so soaked in guilt and shame for the death of his father that he forgot that he was a king. He forgot that he was a king. Okay? He forgot that he was a king. And his father had to remind him. So we need people in our lives that's going to say, remember who you are. And we're going to talk about those type of friends in the next part of this series. Here's another quote. Stop worrying about whether someone is happy for you. The truth is, they can't be happy for you because they are not happy for themselves. Yeah, I said that. Next week, we will be discussing the importance of getting rid of your crows and identifying your Dorothys. I hope that this video was helpful for you. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Let's get activated so we can change our beliefs and actions so that we can get real results. If this video touched you in any type of way, share. Everybody needs some of this. I will see you all next week when we will be discussing finding your Dorothys, the value, and finding your tribe. Talk to you all later. Thank you for listening.